Alright, hi everyone, Davis here, and today we're going to, as always, continue drawing. We're going to draw some random characters. Probably we're going to end up drawing something's going on with the freaking chat of YouTube. Hold on, close to me. So basically, we're going to draw some random characters. Probably we're going to end up trying to draw Issei and other 5 characters that we're going to have fully visible on the thing. Basically, I'm going to, methodically do stuff. So yeah. Alrighty. Two digital arts for some reason. 2 same tags. I don't know. Okay. That's the thing. Let's post a thing. Yeah. Hold on. Here. Here. And so on. Just going to basically, letting about all that I'm currently streaming. Okay, so we're here. Let me play some music. Alright. Hopefully you can still hear everything well. I'm going to already try to get PC here. Okay. Alrighty, so we are going to start with drawing Issei as the main character. And you could see that this is basically like how I want my sketches to start looking. You can see that I'm already like, working things out. The goal is to do sketches like that, make flats underneath them, then make that a multiplayer layer, the thing, and turn it dark blue. Or like something like this, right? This like very dark color. So yeah. Yeah, we're just going to try to accustom with things and we'll see where that's going to take us. Also, I'm going to try like working out other stuff. So Issei, yeah? So how I want Issei to look like. Let's start writing maybe. So was it like that? Sorry, Issei like this, but let's change it maybe to this brush because that's much better. I don't know why, but it's much easier to write like this. It's kind of like writing with a pen against a pencil. I prefer pencils to write with, actually. So we've got Issei, right? And who's Issei? Is it teen, right? Is a main hero. dresses. Again. Oh wait, yeah, whatever. Schools. Dress code. Yeah. So he's going to be dressing against the school's dress code. I think I'm going to like get really like card render of like nearly one-to-one translation of his design, but I think like he's going to like, you know, in cold temperatures he's going to wear on like a, because right now he's, you know, I think he has like 3 layers on him. So there's the red t-shirt that he wears, there's a button-up shirt, and there's a coat, right? I'm thinking that he's going to use the school's pants. He's going to have his sneakers. But what I'm thinking is actually taking away the button-up shirt and only keep like the school's uniforms like coat, and underneath he's going to have like different kinds of t-shirts, and that's going to like give him more of an idea, right? So that's the thing. So button shirt, yep. T-shirts with designs. Okay. School's uniform, pants, and I guess sneakers. So basically like this is like very important to keep in mind, right? Because this is describing his outfit, right? But also it's going to show the changes over time, right? Because for example, he's going to have now messy hair. Maybe after like joining Ria's team, maybe she's going to tell him like, oh yeah, and like do something about your hair, and he's going to like, you know, get like a slick back or something like that, like try to tidy his hair, but you know, he has like very specific hairstyle. So we'll have to like redesign his hairs based off of like the same length and general like, you know, direction of the hair as they were going, right? But we are sure that he's going to have messy hair. Main hero, roughed up. Mostly because he's going to be roughed up, mostly because like he's not going to be really like, he's going to like try to leave his household quite often. Or like very fast. So that's another thing. So he's going to he's always like roughed up. He's like very messy in general, not because he's like a slob, right? As a matter of fact, what's going to be very like specific about him is that he's going to like always like have his desk like tidied up and stuff. So he's going to actually like show off some more how to say this, some more tidy behaviors, right? Some neat behaviors, and like it's going to be very like different compared to how he looks. It's going to be like the kind of like a conversation starter, right? Like, oh, you're looking always so messy, so how come you always have like everything so tidied up around you? And like it's going to be the matter of fact that he actually runs away from his house because of his, you know, rough parents, right? Or basically the situation around his home. So it's going to also like show up, right? Like for example, he's going to have eye bags because he's not going to sleep well. And that's going to be like this because that's going to be like, you know, that's because this is because of parents always parents always arguing, and here eye bags. Let's maybe make it closer. So eye bags caused by hard time sleeping. So parents always arguing are causing him to have hard time sleeping, and hard time sleeping is causing him to have eye bags, right? As simple as that. So there's going to be always like a lot of things, you know, around rushed morning routine. Yep. So he's a teen. I guess it's, you know. Hi Skylar, glad to have you here. How are you? Hoping how's it going? How have you been? Hi. So basically, like, not only he's going to like rushing his morning routine because of like, you know, always wanting to leave his home ASAP, it's also going to be because of his teen, right? So yeah, like teen dudes are usually like skipping a lot of stuff from their like morning routines just because, and especially like because of that case. So basically we have like a lot of stuff already, you know, coming up. So for example, let's say at some point he's going to like shift to button-up shirts, but he's still going to like rush things, so they're going to be like uneven, right? That's also going to show off a lot of things, right? That's also going to be the thing. So we are like making like whole build up for the character change basically over time. Also, let me like pour myself something to drink because like I can feel my voice like giving up. Yeah, running with a AC, like, I mean, talking with AC running for quite a time is really rough on your vocal cords, so yeah. But folks, so this is the thing, right? So we want that like general feel for the character at the start of it. So that's the start of the how Issei is going to be at the start of the comic book, of the webtoon, right? So he's going to be like a messy dude who's going to like be always tired, sleeping around, like, you know, sleeping around classes, you know, this kind of thing. So he's going to be like very like I dare to say worrisome or troublesome student for school, mostly because of that. Yeah. Hi Muto, glad to be here. How are you? Hope rain has good. How have you been? Bye. So we have this some kind of like, you know, workaround. Busy. Oh, why busy? Okay. So we want like main hero vibe, but someone who's going to be like kind of like very, you know, hunched over, slacking. To do things. Oh, I see. Still mad at my sister. Did she say anything again? She's going to have like, you know, head down. He's going to be like, you know, slouching like this, right? Because he's going to be constantly tired. Oh, but I see. So it's still like sitting with you since yesterday. Yeah. It's okay. Okay, I gave him like a very feminine chin, which is not good. Sure. I need like a good reference. I don't want him to have like, you know. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense, yeah. Alrighty. Make it longer. Oh my. Need to make it rounder. Not necessarily longer. Nothing fits. Damn. Oh no. It's alright. I just can't like chisel his chin too much. Did you get your thing today? No, I didn't. I've got an email that they've pushed the delivery because, like, of course it was impossible to get it for today. So yeah. I see. And this Issa is going to have like really like, you know, tired eyes basically, so we just need to make like a line here. But yeah. Dancing dinosaur, let's go. Sad days? Why? I have to stream with you? No. Well, I want you to stream with me too, but there's always something up, you know? Yeah, tomorrow, hopefully. I hope so too. Give me a moment, something fell. Okay. Everything alright. Upright, but I guess. He has legs? Yeah, I do. And I have pants. Okay. Something along these lines, I guess. Shifts tomorrow, so I see. Well, depends on what time, right? Mm. I can't get the mouth right. Come to think of it, it's just a line, usually. As are annoying. Oh. I know. Can I draw with you? Yeah, go on. What should we be drawing? I don't know yet. I have to drawing idea in mind, I see. And what about your character designs for the comic book you said you want to make? No. I see. So you've got a couple ideas, but definitely not the character designs, okay. I have a cyberpunk girl with tubes coming out of her and a emo looking girl. I see. I guess you could go for the cyberpunk girl. His head looks funky. Why? It's like his forehead protrudes outwards. Maybe it's like the fringe that makes this effect. Okay, maybe like this. Yeah. So if you don't want him to look like a kid, lower his cheekbone. He's a teenager. Or does he still look younger than he's supposed to? Even younger than a teenager. Looks like a kid. Oh. Better? Screaming raptor. Oh my. Komodo hype. Hey, yeah. Can we watch Nanbaka today? Yeah, we can. I've actually caught up with the I've actually caught up also with the One Piece, so it'd be nice to finish this weekend 2 anime. That's for sure. Let's go. Yeah. I mean, I just watched one arc, right, that I was watching currently. The Fishman Island arc, so that's that. Really? Alright, whatever. And we've got a bot. Let's go! Bingo! Hell yeah. So yeah, I've played a little today too. I finished my sketches really quickly though. I mean, really quickly. Well, compared to stuff that I usually had, it was really quick because I could still like play a little bit. And I've got them, you know, already like made, so I just need to like correct them with the line art and do the flats. So I think today, or even, yeah, like really quickly, I might be able to have them all finished. Which means really nice time, you know, for drawing and stuff. You know, other things. What you drinking? Cola. It's actually cherry Pepsi. Cherry flavored, right? Heck yeah. Yeah, but it's not the same as it used to, so. True, yeah. I miss the old cherry Coke. It was way better than, you know. His head seems to be way too big. But it like fits into his like chest, so I don't know. And to be fair, we're sketching way faster this way than when we were playing with the other thing. But I've also noticed that, like, the other method was actually kind of slowing me down, to be fair. And this method is way faster. All right. Oh yeah. I had ads again. Oh no. Hey, ads are, you know, supporting me and getting a penny from ads. At least, you know, some goods in the bads, you know what I mean? True. Mm-hmm. Hi Jaeyoung, got to here. How are you? Hope it's going. What's up? I see you've seen the scary movie. I wish my school would be so easy for me to carry only a freaking briefcase like this. Like they portray always in Japan. I'm at the some drinks to while put you in background. It's 1:50 AM in Mongolia. Ooh, I say see. Some late night drawing. That's nice. Totally understandable. Something is no yes. Okay, let's actually get his face. Or rather his whole head, like smaller. Okay. Just a bit smaller, I guess. Yeah, okay. Over here we need to change it. Elongate the neck. Why should I elongate the neck? I think his neck is good size actually. Is it too small? I think neck is good. Tell me what to draw? A tire, but a human. You know, like a vehicle tire. Like a car tire. Just car tire? As a person, like design a character based off of a car tire. Oh cool, thanks. Alright. Okay, so we've got a couple things, and now just like making some quick, like, you know, coloristic stuff for the thing. Okay. Nah, it looks good. I'm circling back to that, like I'm trying to really like figure out if I should or if I shouldn't elongate the neck. Why do we have elevator music today? What the hell? If was a young, he would wear a trench coat. That's a cool idea. Yep, it's good. Actually, his hair should be also darker, or not like fully dark, so like brighter than the coat, because coat is black, right? He has a brown hair, so those are slightly lighter. I don't want to mess things up, so I'm just going to like do it like this. I'm just going to erase things. Okay, fine. I have to say it's fun to have something like that, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely, you know, way freaking more fun than anything. I do enjoy character designs like this. Especially like redesigning characters. Yeah. I wonder if... So basically I was thinking, what other like stories could you possibly like rewrite, you know? And I'm like, and I was like, you know, kind of like pondering, because what if you could genuinely like, you know, rewrite Naruto, for example. Like Naruto, first season of Naruto was okay. It started to get way too close with Dragon Ball when it comes to Naruto Shippuden. Odamara Sengen, the freaking golden form warrior, like a Super Saiyan, and it's like it started to ruin it, this for me personally. So I don't know. Personally, I feel like I could really like rewrite Naruto. It would be like really a lot of work to that, considering that Naruto is one of the longer anime. But like Boruto is already like, you know, way too much. Okay, I'm just like going to look at it now for a moment just to make sure that it's looking right. Yeah. Have you seen One Piece new trailer? No, I haven't seen the trailer, unfortunately. But are we talking about like anime One Piece, or are we talking about Netflix One Piece? Because I can't wait for the Netflix One Piece, to be fair. no, 16. He's a 16-year-old. Okay, hold on, because it's more crooked than anything. So then... Technical student. Oh, there we go. Even more crooked. I don't know. I just can't write in straight line. I don't know why. Something's wrong with me. Just moved in. Your typical student with other problems. All right. So basically, the idea behind this is that they are going to change, right? So Issei is like trying to run away from the house as fast as possible. You know, basically he's going to like do a lot of stuff. Because of that, he's going to look like a slob and stuff, but he's actually going to be quite a neat, right? So everything will need to be tidy and stuff. But over time, when like situation at his home is going to like, you know, regulate, right? Because of course, at some point, just as in the original story, Rias gets rid of Issei's family. She's going to do the same thing here, and because of that, he's not going to want to rush things anymore as much. You know, when he's going to wake up, so he's going to like start taking care of himself, start actually having a normal, you know, having a normal like morning routine. Like, of course, he's like going after he's going to be resurrected by Rias. He's going to like, you know, just do things that she's going to say, and like, for example, she's going to be like, do something about your hair, or like just, I don't know, start wearing button-up shirts or something. And like, you know, he's going to be trying to do that. He's going to like try to tidy his hair, like, you know, get his like button-up shirts, but like button-up shirts are going to be like, you know, offline and stuff, so that's going to like give us a little bit more of understanding actually of his routine. Rias is going to notice that there's something about it, right? And basically the they are going to like, you know, they are going to learn that Issei's parents are not like the best people, and basically like that's actually causing him to like, you know, not really care about himself as much as, you know, he's supposed to. And yeah, that's that. And over time we're just going to see his change. He's going to like genuinely you know, behave differently, prepare differently, and so on. Of course, at the start we're also going to have like a bit different stuff, like some cab members are going to be like welcoming. It's going to be more of like, oh, okay, so you're new, I don't have any other choice, so like, well, I'm welcoming you, you know, like this kind of behavior, basically. Like Kiba, for example, is going to be like that, because Kiba is going to actually get like really huge difference, you know. He's going to be like hit with a huge like personality difference, because he's going to be like really, but he's going to be very snappy at everyone, you know. But like he managed to grow along with other members, right? Like Rias, Akeno, right? Because like, first of all, Rias and Akeno are like high standing above him, and second of all, they're just, you know, spend really long time together, basically. And like when Issei is going to come in, Kiba is like going to be very like passive aggressive towards him, but like, you know, and stuff, and like just basically there's going to be a lot of other things, because of course, like, despite they are now family, like Issei is just a newcomer, they have no idea who he is. So like they're just going to lie, and considering that, you know, oh, even a small mistake can cause someone's death and stuff, right? As they were portraying this at the start with all those missions against like getting like against like those roach demons, basically, like, you know, there's going to be like a fear that actually he's going to like stand, you know, he's going to be in a way. So that's going to be the thing, right? Also, like the whole idea with Asha is also going to be the thing, like, you know, she's going to be a nun, right? Like everything's going to stay the same, Issei is going to like get along with her, yada yada yada. Same arc, same story, just rewritten to be more shonen or more seinen. I'm still deciding, but for sure there's going to be a bit more slice of life into that, because of course, like, there's going to be more of a school life, basically, right? And like, yeah, basically I want to make sure that we're going to see some other like behaviors, basically, from people, and, you know, just genuinely other stuff. Yeah. And all things considered, we are going to... I'm going to be like trying to also like make things like, you know... Now I'm thinking that I have to like also kind of rewrite some characters, but some characters actually feel really in place, right? Like Phoenix being like total creep, right? This kind of stuff, like abusing his pieces. But I think we could like take it up a notch a little bit. So yeah. All things considered, I really like this design of Issei. I really like this one over the original. I prefer this one over the original. It just feels more natural, you know? Like, come on, of course, like, he's a teenager, right? So he's going to have, like, of course, he's going to be, like, for example, like, looking after, like, a girlfriend or something like that, but it's not like he's going to be, like, total creep, right? About it. Why would he? So that's the thing, along with, like, you know, just the club member, like, him just trying to, like, win over the club members. I feel like it's just going to be, like, a lot of pain to really rewrite the entire, like, connections between everyone, you know what I mean? Like, you know, we are going to have Ria, Sakeno, and everyone, and, like, all of them will have to be, like, rewritten. Because I think, like, Rias is going to treat everyone kind of like, you know, kind of like a family, right? So, like, she's going to, like, try to get along with everyone and stuff. She's going to, like, notice that, for example, Issei, after talking with someone, is going to feel, like, really down, so she's going to, like, try and comfort him, like, you know, the kind of talking, like, don't worry, they are just not really trustful, so on, so on, so on. But, like, you know, in the meanwhile, she's also going to be, like, she's going to have, like, a different face. She's going to be, like, very... Like, she's going to... Of course, she's going to be, like, a good tactician, she's going to know how to play chess, and so on and so on, so she's going to, like, actually, like, redo everything in her mind, and she's going to be, like, you know... At some point, she's going to, like, use some of them for her own entertainment, you know what I mean? Like, the type of stuff, like, she's going to just send Issei for, like, meaningless tasks just because it's going to be funny for her that he's, like, you know, just a wild goose chase, right? She's just going to have a laugh because of that. And meanwhile, Issei is just going to have a feeling that he has to do that because, like, you know, of course, like, she's above him, like, she kind of, like, resurrected him, saved his life from death, and basically, like, he's going to try to just, you know, do everything she asks for just because he wants to feel, like, useful, and, like, and because he's going to, like, fear to be, like, you know, thrown out or something like this, you know what I mean? So, like, he's going to, like, be very stressed over, like, meeting her expectations, and she's going to use it against him, right? Just because she wants to have a laugh off of him. And, like, I feel like this kind of thing might be, like, the negative feel or personality trait of hers, which is kind of going to be, like, you know, pointed out to her, and she's going to be, like, trying to actually work on that because, you know, over time, like, people are going to start to be, like, less trustful towards her and actually start to, like, feel like she's using them, treating them like tools than anything, and they're going to, like, be kind of against her at some point, right? Like, this kind of thing. And because it's at this point, like, this story is so blank. You have, like, one very linear story and you have nothing else. And, like, sure, you have this kind of, like, rivalry between the two dragons, right? Like, this and that, but, like, meanwhile, it's just going to be, like, meaningless in, like, you know, almost. So that'll be like, you know, the craziest thing to actually work through. You know, like to really comprehend, like, you know, how they're all going to really work through everything and just basically like writing whole character connections from the beginning, from the scratch, because if it's just going to be like that, we need to do that if we want to rewrite this, because there's just nothing else to it. So yeah, I'm just going to kind of go with the anime as it goes, but for sure I'm going to like expand it a little. Like again, for example, Issei's not going to like out of nowhere fall in love with Yuma, right? He's actually going to like feel that she's kind of like creepy or weird, because she's going to really like pressure him at first to like at least get his number or something like that, right? And he's going to be kind of creeped out because of her, because especially like after she's going to like actually like hold strongly his arm and not let go of him. But like considering like everything that's happening around Issei's home, he's just going to be like, why not, you know? Like at least something to do after school, to not to come back to home as fast, basically, right? So like that's, you know, that's what it's going to be, kind of. Yeah. So folks, I really like the fact that I've done this sketch so quickly. It's very cool. It's really cool that I've managed to pull it off so quickly today. And hey, a guy looks like a guy and not a girl, so that's a success. We have a lot of girls though in the main story, because of course, and I think we'll want to add like more guys into the whole story, basically. So yeah. Anyway, folks, as always, stay creative, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Take care and